Hello, dear students. I welcome you all to LawPrime Tutorials online platform. So I'm here again with another newspaper discussion of The Indian Express. Today's date is 4th of June 2021. As you all know that The Hindu का जो discussion है, The Hindu का analysis we do on UnivMentor in the morning. Indian Express का हम afternoon में कर रहे होते हैं on this LawPrime Tutorials platform. That is for exclusively law entrance exam students. So let's begin without much delay. So the very first news which we see on our just a minute, let me check the Yes, so the very first news which we see in the first page is SC underlines its ruling to protect journalists against seditious charges or citizen law abuse, right? So सबसे पहली न्यूज यही है जिसमें कि sedition law को लेके सुप्रीम कोर्ट का जजमेंट आया है verdict yesterday which we were discussing even in the yesterday's newspaper, right? So here actually what Supreme Court said, Supreme Court ने केदारनाथ जजमेंट 1962 का केदारनाथ सिंह के जजमेंट को साइट करते हुए को रेफर करते हुए he has even Supreme Court has held that any strong word maybe if the criticism is there, government's criticism by even the strongest words, that will not amount to the seditious charges. So that's what has been held by the court here under this. So you can read, that's the readable article. And the next one which we see, in the first center will play rupees 1500 crore to reserve the 30 crore doses of new vaccine. So Supreme Court कल के Supreme Court judgment के बाद even now we see today there is a policy shift. That's what has been highlighted here, that now the central government has taken this into its hand, and central government has made the payment, upfront payment of 1500 crore for 30 crore 30 crore doses from biological e Hyderabad based company. They will be manufacturing it, so the advance payment has been made. So now I think the procurement will be done by the central government. So that's how it is. Next, अदर न्यूज ऑन द फर्स्ट पेज, क्योंकि हम फर्स्ट पेज की पहले स्कैनिंग करते हैं, तो आज देख लेते हैं दूसरी न्यूज जो फर्स्ट पेज पे है. दूसरा है हैरिस, कमला हैरिस, वीपी ऑफ द यूएसए, अमेरिका की वीपी ने कॉल किया एंड शी स्पोक टू प्राइम मिनिस्टर ऑन द यूएस वैक्सीन फॉर इंडिया, राइट? यूएस वैक्सीन अवेलेबिलिटी पे इंडिया के साथ. अभी रिसेंटली एक्चुअली External Affairs Minister Mr. Jayasankar, S. Jayasankar was there in USA. He was in America. He met a lot of key officers, key administrators in US. So what we see now, just a minute. So what we see in this, so the strategy for the global vaccine sharing, that's what has been the discussion point. And under the COVAX facility, even the US will be providing the 2 to 3 million doses for India in first tranche. So जो कि यही बात बोली गई 1 day's dose, क्योंकि एक दिन में 2.62 million doses has been administered in India. So on that basis, they're saying that first set is 1 day's डोज. जो पहले ट्रांच में जो वैक्सीन दी जाएगी यूएसए के द्वारा, अमेरिका जो इंडिया को भेजेगा, उस वो लगभग एक दिन के डोज के बराबर है, right? That's what it is. So first 25 million doses of COVID vaccines with countries as part of the framework for sharing at least 80 million doses. That is under COVAX facility. हम पहले ही जानते हैं जिसमें कि इंडिया is the largest manufacturer when it comes to drugs. So India was the part of that COVAX facilities where all the developed countries will be accumulating money so that it could be manufactured in the largest scale, or that could be made available to those countries which are underdeveloped or developing countries जहाँ पे मैन्युफैक्चरिंग नहीं हो रही है, जैसे कि अफ्रीकन कंट्रीज और दूसरी कंट्रीज. वो कोवैक्स फैसिलिटी थी, अभी भी पूरी तरह से सफल नहीं है और पूरी तरह से सक्सेसफुल नहीं है. तो इसलिए और दूसरे ऑल्टरनेटिव्स पे भी बात चल रही है ग्लोबल लेवल पे फॉर द पेटेंट अदर वेबर थिंग्स व्हिच इज बीइंग डिस्कस्ड अंडर द वॉलंटरी लाइसेंसिंग व्हिच वी डिस्कस्ड अर्लियर. आगे हम बढ़े, अगर दूसरी न्यूज इस पेज पे हम देखते हैं, इसमें फेडरल स्ट्रक्चर के बारे में कल भी एक आर्टिकल था जो कि हमने पढ़ा था. सो 10 years ago मोदी एज सीएम हैज flagged